Hello, my dear past self. Do you remember the dreams you once had? The goals you set, the fire in your heart, the determination in your eyes? Do you remember the person you swore you'd become, or have you buried those dreams under a mountain of excuses? Today, we're going to have a conversation, a real one. No sugarcoating, no lies, no comforting illusions, just the raw, unfiltered truth. Because the truth is, my dear past self, you've been making excuses, and those excuses, they're holding you back from the life you deserve. But here's the thing, this isn't just about you. This is about everyone watching this video right now. Because if you're honest with yourself, you've made excuses too. We all have, and it's time to stop. It's time to take responsibility, to rise above the noise, and to finally become the person you were meant to be. So, if you're ready to stop lying to yourself, if you're ready to break free from the chains of excuses, then keep watching. Because by the end of this video, you're going to see yourself and your life in a whole new light. Let's begin. Excuse number 1. I don't have enough time. Really, let's break this down. You have 24 hours in a day, just like everyone else. The most successful people on this planet, the ones who've achieved greatness, they have the same 24 hours as you do. So, what's the difference? It's not about having time. It's about making time. Think about it. How many hours do you spend scrolling through social media? How much time do you waste on things that don't matter? The truth is, you have more than enough time. What you lack is focus. What you lack is discipline. Stop saying you don't have time. Start saying this is a priority. Because when something is truly important to you, you'll find a way. And if it's not, you'll find an excuse. Excuse number 2. I'm not ready yet. Let me ask you something. When will you be ready? When will the stars align perfectly? When will the conditions be just right? The truth is, you'll never feel 100% ready, and that's okay. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about taking the moment and making it perfect. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by someone who wasn't fully ready. They took a leap of faith, and so can you. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Start now. Start where you are with what you have. Because the longer you wait, the more you'll regret. Excuse number 3. I'm not good enough. This one hits hard, doesn't it? The fear of not being good enough has stopped more dreams than failure ever will. But here's the truth. You don't have to be good enough to start. You just have to start to become good enough. Every skill you admire, every talent you envy, was earned through effort, through practice, through failure. No one is born great. Greatness is earned. So stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Stop doubting yourself. Start believing in your potential. You are capable of more than you think, but you'll never know unless you try. Excuse number 4. I'm afraid of failure. Failure, the word itself sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? But what if I told you that failure is not the opposite of success? It's a part of it. Every failure is a lesson. Every mistake is a stepping stone. The only true failure is giving up. So, stop fearing failure. Embrace it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Because Because the road to success is paved with failures. And every time you fall, you're one step closer to your goal. Excuse number 5. I don't have the resources. No money, no connections, no support. I get it. It's hard to chase your dreams when you feel like you're starting from scratch. But here's the thing. Some of the most successful people in the world started with nothing. What they did have was resourcefulness. They found a way. They hustled, they worked harder, they got creative, and so can you. Stop focusing on what you don't have. Start focusing on what you can do with what you do have. Because where there's a will, there's a way. Excuse number 6. It's too late. Too late, says who? The truth is, it's never too late to start over, to chase your dreams, to become the person you were meant to be. Think about it. Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s. J.K. Rowling was a single mother on welfare before she wrote Harry Potter. It's not about how old you are, it's about how much fire you have left in your soul. So, stop saying it's too late. Start saying, it's my time. Because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time, right now. Excuse number 7. I'm too busy. Busy. Really, let's be honest. You're not too busy. You're just prioritizing the wrong things. Think about it. You make time for what matters to you. If your dreams truly mattered, you'd find a way. So, stop saying you're too busy. Start saying, this is important. Because at the end of the day, you'll never regret the things you didn't do. Excuse number 8. I'm not motivated. Motivation is a fickle thing. It comes and goes like the wind. But here's the truth. You don't need motivation to start. You need discipline. Success isn't about feeling motivated every day. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the work even when it's hard. So, stop waiting for motivation to strike. Start building habits. Start taking action. Because action creates motivation, not the other way around. Excuse number 9. I'm scared of what people will think. This one's a big one, isn't it? The fear of judgment, the fear of criticism, the fear of not being accepted. But here's the truth. People will judge you no matter what you do. So, why not do what makes you happy? Why not chase your dreams, live your truth, and be unapologetically you? Stop living for others. Start living for yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only person you have to answer to is the person in the mirror. Excuse number 10. I've tried before and failed. And so what? Failure isn't the end. It's just a part of the journey. Every no brings you closer to a yes. Every failure brings you closer to success. So, stop letting past failures define you. Start using them as fuel. Because the only way to truly fail is to give up. My dear past self, it's time to stop making excuses. It's time to take responsibility for your life. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating it. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to achieve your dreams. But that power lies in your actions, not your excuses. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to take control of your life? The choice is yours. Remember, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is you. So stop making excuses. Start making progress. Because the world isn't going to wait for you. And neither should you. If this video resonated with you, if it made you think, if it inspired you to take action, then share it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Share it with someone who's been making excuses. And remember, my dear past self, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time, right now. So, what are you waiting for? Stop making excuses. Start making changes. Because you are capable, you are strong, and you are worthy of the life you've always dreamed of. Now go out there